and never-ending blue.
Oh, when I was a kid, my father was an art lecturer at Dunedin Teachers College. So obviously he brought heaps of paper and pastels and stuff home. So me and my brother could do whatever we liked, you know. He didn't teach us anything, which might surprise some people, but he decided that kids should really just go their own way and find their own way, you know. He didn't really want us to copy stuff, he wanted us to use our imaginations. I actually didn't, to be honest, I haven't painted until not that long ago. As a kid I used pastels, and I got very good at using pastels, so when I started using paint I couldn't control it, and I thought, oh no, I can't do this, so I just stopped being a kid, you know. I just went, well, I can't do that, so I won't do that. I can't ever remember not doing it. You know, my earliest memories are probably of drawing with pastels, you know, so 4 years of age or something like that, you know. And it wasn't until I was 44 that I started painting. It's just what I see. I mean, you know, the old railway station, the marshalling yards, it's what I see around me. Yeah, if I go back to when I first started painting, I worked with oil and acrylic. I decided that oil was the better medium for me. I like working with it, you know, and moving it around. The way I draw, I use charcoal and I put it on and I'll rub it away, and I'll put it on and rub it away, and I use a putty rubber and cut away at it. Well, what excites me about going to New York is, well, perhaps it's not so much excitement as apprehension. I've seen Midnight Cowboy, so yeah, probably a bit apprehensive, but no, I'm kidding. But it's huge. It's a huge, huge place, and it's probably the epitome of cities. It's just a giant place. And it's really probably the answer to that is that it's the art centre of the world now. So obviously museums and galleries that I can't possibly go to here. So what I hope to bring to the New York exhibition would be me and 2 paintings, but really it's just my interpretation of where I come from, I suppose. It's really a bit of my interior world, a bit of my own madness, I suppose. Some of the challenges painting in New Zealand, well, one of them is obviously money. It's actually quite difficult to survive as an artist here. It's probably difficult to survive as an artist anywhere, I imagine. But New Zealand, a surprising number of galleries and surprising number of people painting. You've got to be dedicated, and you've got to really want to do it. But there are practical challenges. If you work outside, I don't do that as much now, but I used to. And in New Zealand, there's always a wind. New Zealand might be bright and sunny often, but there's always a wind. And the easel blows over and you pick it up and you dust off all the dirt and bits and pieces and start again. But I got around that by driving in tent pegs and taping the easel to the ground. Well, artists that have influenced me, well, there's a lot of artists that have influenced me, but the 2 that stand out the most would be Cézanne and Van Gogh, and they're quite different painters. I mean, Cézanne was meticulous and apparently would spend hours just looking at the painting to decide just what colour was going to go there, whereas Van Gogh would go outside and just paint a painting in 1 hour, bang, and just, yeah, he did. And I've got a book of his where it actually shows the palette, the person who bought or had the painting, I didn't buy it because he never sold any, who has the painting, he must have left the palette there, and it shows the palette and then it shows the painting, and how he got the harmony in the painting out of the mess that was on the palette is amazing. You just look at him, I mean, he just scooped paint off and put it on, but he knew exactly what he was doing. So they've both influenced me, but they're very, very different painters. So it probably, yeah, it probably makes me a bit, I don't know which way to go. I like sometimes putting a lot of paint on, and other times I like being really quite careful. But yeah, they've influenced me, but recently I've looked at the German Expressionists, and a lot of them fascinate me too. Okay, my primary motivation for painting is probably that if I don't do it, I'll go crazy. It's almost like that. It's not really, but if I don't paint for a while, I don't get depressed, but I'm not the same person, you know. So So it kind of drives me. When it first started, it wasn't really like that. It's almost like an obsession or an addiction, but it's a useful one.